think the fever pitch is very high right now. And I think that there's a lot of irresponsible people stroking it, starting at the White House at the top. And so I'm concerned about that. But in order to actually de-escalate, you need folks like Jimmy Kimmel to do what he did last night. And I do think that it was a good start. And I do think you also need to believe that there's some hope. And just going back to my slight disagreement, I think, which was mostly an agreement with Alex. In the last segment, we were talking about where are we on the authoritarian pipeline. One of the reasons that I like to say, to point out the silver linings when I have a rare opportunity to do that, is I think it's important for people to believe we're not on a path or not nearly Pyongyang or not Russia, because if we're Pyongyang or for the Soviet Union, there's no point in fighting. It's hopeless. And if it's hopeless, then people do turn to potentially, rationalize violent actions. And I don't want people to feel hopeless. It's bad. We should be clear-eyed about what's happening. It's unprecedented what this president has been doing, attacking the rule of law and attacking our democracy. But we've also seen successful pushback. And I think people, and so, you didn't have that in Russia, right? People that do successful pushback in Russia get thrown out the window. They start falling downstairs. We're not there yet. And so we should take these moments of successful pushback to galvanize people, to make them feel hope, to make them realize that they can have victories. And if you realize you can't have victories against the other side, then maybe it doesn't seem quite as scary, and maybe these more extremist radicalizations that we've seen aren't as likely. I mean, that's a little bit Pollyanna, I even say, like just coming out of my mouth. I am even skeptical of my own argument there, but I just think that we have to at least try to believe that and try that path.